Hi everyone, and welcome to your weekly Pick a Card Tarot readings for the week of July 14th. If we haven't met, my name is Sydney, I'm the tarot guy next door, and I use my occult knowledge and intuition to help guide you towards life you want. If you have a question you want to ask the cards, you'll find information on how to get a private reading below. And if you want to learn how to read the cards, you'll find information on my beginner's course below. I'll be doing 5 card open readings, and here are the decks that I have for you. We have the classic Rider-Waite-Smith with Sodalite, the Tarot of Symbolic Worth with Rose Quartz, and the Tarot of the Divine with Hematite. We also have 4 different oracle cards to choose from 4 different decks. So go ahead and pick which tarot deck and which oracle card resonate with you the most. It's totally fine if you're drawn to more than one. And as always, you can pause this video if you need more time. As always with collective readings, take what resonates with you and leave aside what doesn't. If you want to jump straight to your reading, you'll find timestamps below. And with that, let's go right to the readings. Alright, group 1, let's see what we have for you for this week. Nice. I like the Seven of Swords. Okay. With the Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck, I expect this placement, yeah, little low, but we got everything. All right, I'll see you right now. I wish all tarot messages were all this straightforward. I didn't pause for very long at all. This is unambiguous. This is, you might not have gotten the big win, but you got some very valuable lessons, basically. Yet again, proving the case that, associating the Seven of Swords with lying, cheating, and stealing is oversimplified, let's say. I'll rant over for now. But basically with the... Because the first thing that struck me was the amount of gray backgrounds, 3 out of 5 here. And the fact that the 10 of coins is reversed puts the gray heavy part of the 10 of coins with the, gray here. And that's where the connection was made, basically, and connected with these 2 gray backgrounds here. And once I noticed that, because the gray color, especially in backgrounds, has this air of neutrality and solemnity, if that's the word, which is part of the reason why the Three of Swords isn't as bad as it is. There's a gray background, it's all gray except for that red heart and the swords. But anyway, you might not like the Death card being reversed and the 10 of coins being reversed. These are delays or glitches. Blocks, delays, glitches. Reading reversals in the generic way that I do is more than enough given the rest of the context of this card. It's looking like a first go at something, or at least the beginning of a process with the deuce here in the reading, and of course, above all, the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck underpinning everything. And combined with the Six of Swords, which is up right in the middle of everything, changing perspectives with help. I think that, again, you might not have gotten the big score that you were after, but I think that the progress that you've made had valuable lessons in it that seem like were required a skillful exercise of your intellect to find the right shortcut. The Seven of Swords is about shortcuts. It's not necessarily about lying, cheating, and stealing. But of course, to the opponent of the person who finds a shortcut or who finds an alternative, way to get your goal, yeah, of course it looks like lying, cheating, and stealing, because it kind of is. But yeah, anyway, if you liked your reading, good for you. If you liked your reading, good for you. Let's start over. For those of you who didn't already jump, good for you, period. If you liked your reading, please give this video a like, and you can use the timestamps in the description below to jump to your oracle card reading. I'll see you there. All right, group 2, let's see what we have for you for this week. Pyramid placement is on point. That is an 8. Okay, the 8 of Cups. Double threes with a 7 in the middle. No, that's a 5. Yeah, just a little off. Wow. That should be virtually perfect. Yeah, close enough. You know the drill. I'll see you right now. This is really interesting. The best way to sum all of this up is there's an opportunity for a breakthrough. What's making me phrase it that way is that the Five of Swords in the middle of everything, combined with everything else. So when I paused, the first thing that jumped out was the double threes and the double sixes. Now double eights, and I tried to play with the numbers. There are no obvious ways to make the numerology work in a nice fitting way without the whole conspiracy theorist turn the video upside down and play it backwards type of shit. So I'm taking it as a reinforcement of the theme of the 3 and of the theme of the 8. And when we take that, the creativity and flourishing and growing from the first little bud sprouting the surface of the soil type of thing, with the movement and double 4, the double structure, you're a new plateau on top of a plateau, which feels like you're gaining momentum and that kind of thing. So both of those are doubled. However, the odd ones out are the newbie, the sword, the Page of Swords, the newbie, and the Five of Swords, the challenge, the conflict, the sword fight, basically. But I have the feeling that, first of all, it doesn't look like a big deal if you get if you don't win, if it doesn't turn out the way you would like. But if you get the win, it's looking like a win that's going to teach you a lot. And, who knows? There's a lot of lessons in defeat and doing it wrong. I'm the start before you're ready guy. I'll spare you the rant. I already ranted group 1. Your reading is over now. All right. If you like your reading, please give this video a like. And you can use the timestamps in the description below to jump to your Oracle card reading. I'll see you there. Wow. Editor Sid and who? Group 3, how's it going? I dropped the hematite stone and it made a really loud noise that I was commenting on, and it caught me off guard. So off guard, I forgot to name the card. So this is the Knight of Coins, the Two of Coins, the Two of Cups, the Hanged Man reversed, and in the middle we have the Nine of Swords reversed. Don't panic. And at the bottom of the deck, this looks like the King of Cups reversed. Okay, very interesting mix of energies. Let's organize this. That should be good. Yeah, exactly. Pyramid placement is nice, but I've been laying the cards out too far apart, basically. And on that note, I'll see you right now. Group 3, there are 3 basic pieces in this reading that kind of fit together to form the message here. So we have the slow, steady, diligent work of the Knight of Coins plowing the field. So there's the grindstone, chin down and shoulders squared and just, pull the plow type of thing. And these 3 cards are giving me the impression that whatever this diligent work that is required of you this week, or that you're recovering from, is work that kind of sucks, that you don't enjoy doing. And in short, I'll unpack this, but since I might as well cover the missing piece, which is these 2 deuces here. The medicine that's being required is, try to find other those little create the balance, basically. Find something else to balance it out if you can, or if you have someone that can serve as moral support, this would be a good, it would be a great week to have that person. If you do not have that person, the trusty old journal can help you clarify what other pentacle you can get to distract you from the pentacle that it looks like you'll be plowing a lot, or that really sucked to be plowing, or maybe both. And again, it's like the Hangman reversed and King of Cups combination here, both reversed. One here in the reading, here underpinning the reading at the bottom of the deck. It makes it impossible to sugarcoat this Nine of Swords reversed in the middle of your reading without flat out lying. There's a way to interpret these reversals as moving on from the energy, and I hope that's it for some of you. But I'm just speaking under the assumption that that's not what this is. So for those of you for whom that's what it is, well, good surprise, happy bonus. But yeah, this is looking like. I think that the surrender that you're having trouble accepting, which is the real way I'm reading this Hangman reversed, is the fact that, you got to chop wood and carry water. And this looks like really heavy wood and really stinky water that you're not even sure why you're fucking collecting it, because it's not drinkable. Why the fuck are you being asked to carry this fucking smelly ass water? But yeah, that's what you got to do. So try to, kick a stone along the way to make the trek with this heavy, smelly ass water more enjoyable. Or find someone who can help do that. If you like your reading, please give this video a like. And you can use the timestamps in the description below to jump ahead a couple seconds. I'll see you there. All right, so let's see what we got for the Oracle card portion. Yeah, the height looks about right. Well, I was way off. Something like that should be more than adequate. All right, Group A, your card is Romantic Love. Ooh la la, look at you, Group A. And the text under it reads, I don't want to botch this. The frequency of romantic love supports our journey to feel whole and complete through the experience and reflection of a conscious lover. The experience with and reflection of a conscious lover. Okay, I didn't flub it up that much. So, the frequency of romantic love supports our journey to feel whole and complete through the experience with and reflection of a conscious lover. So here's the thing. The person that you're being invited to be in conscious love with, or the entity, basically, the concept, it might not be a person is what I'm trying to say. And if you can try to fall in love with it again, or to experience the love that is possible between you and the thing, that is looking like the key for you for this week. Group B, your card is Solar Flares. Activate. Wow. This is looking like a go signal. I don't know a go signal for what. Let me pause and just look at the bottom of the decks if I've arranged them for myself. Actually, it should be pretty clear to you what the go gun blasting off should be. For some of you, I wish I had better news than this confirmation. But for most of you, it's looking like one of those weeks. But I mean that in the good sense. Group C, your card is the last quarter moon in Cancer. Take a breather. Whoops. If the last quarter moon is in Cancer, that means the sun is in Libra. Give me a sec. Okay, the sky math really didn't add much. The take a breather is a really good way to sum it up. Basically, don't put so much pressure on yourself to get it all solved this week. I think that's, actually, that's really useful for some of the people, depending on the deck that you chose. Card C was a really interesting choice for you. Group D, your card is Defense. Mars in Taurus. I'll show you the symbolism. As you can tell, there's a lot for me to dissect. Let me try to do that. Yeah, I'm reading this as the porcupine card. You know, all these swords, but it's really the group of people here packed together. It's do no harm and take no shit. It's the combination of all these swords combined with these guys don't look particularly aggressive, but it looks like you would get fucked up if you fucked with them. So yeah, the I guess it is a. For some of you, it might be a warning that, you know, not everyone who is glazing you up has the best of intentions, honestly. That might be true for some of you. And for the rest, it's just a question of not necessarily being on the attack. You know, like the porcupine, do no harm, but take no shit. Really, both halves of that. Yeah, that's a good note to wrap everything up on. If you liked your reading, please give this video a like. Thanks for watching. Have a great week. I'll see you soon.